patch.
Gotcha.
They won that game.
Yeah.
It's a very tempo-heavy hero, right?
The chicken fingers, but it's a bait. The LSA hits 2. Ghost comes from the south. Yeah, they want Miero. They don't want save. Hoof Stomp is there. The Hawk being very annoying. Ooh, not going to hit for Sumail, but Miero. Well, can he still get away here? Centaur Stomp in 3 seconds. That should spell his
3,
doom.
2,
And Ghost
1.
will try to take it, and Noob will snatch it away.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think we will see a single time this patch, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that people
most
do it the other way
likely.
around. Just
Yep,
never.
got the Omi.
Noob's dead.
Oh, they both die.
Trade off, though. Not too bad for... I was going to mention this Keeper of the Light last pick. Not only is there a lot of pressure on Sumail to get stuff done, oh, hang on, Miro. We'll get out. You're also playing against X-Mark, which I think is one of the better counters to Caudle, actually. Has very long range, and Caudle does not like to be displaced. He's very much about free movement in the fight.
Oh, the Shackle is going to set Miero up again. Ghost, though, gets the Dragon Slave off. They will trade lives, but Miero gets the better of the exchange because of the XP.
I think that's the scary part.
Yeah.
So if he gets help here from the Bane,
he will.
Ghost is already dead if he gets Nightmare. Nice movement.
Okay, Kataomi, circles. 360s, Ghost is shown. Slowed down by the boar now.
X.
And GPK, X marks. This is going to be another death for Ghost. Number 4.
This is what you do against Carrie Lena. You take advantage of her being frail in lane and you just dive her nonstop when you can. Also, Sumail,
this is... up on the other side. Yeah, they do find the Primal Roar in the end. The boat hits onto Sumail as well. Stampede does not save his life. The Brain Sap from afar can't even get the kill onto the beast. I mean, he's farmed a lot as well. As Noob, boat is coming for him, so the Blink Dagger is going to have to wait just a little bit. He gets the Hoof Stomp on with the AA Blast hitting a couple of heroes. BETBOOM now on the retreat. Solar Bind onto GPK. But the Hex into the Serpent Wards from save, and a Stone Gaze to follow. Sumail is dead. Double kill for
they got the
Kiritich.
Petrify too onto Yamich. They might be able to get more now.
Yamich.
If they could reach the grip. He's fast.
Yeah, Kataomi.
Cobalt Cup.
Looks like they're not going to close.
Very comfortably bring home, unless...
Yeah, they need this desperately. Hoof Stomp into the Echo Slam. That will be enough. A huge kill for NGX. Meanwhile, the Triceratops survives, of course, as Sumail stuck inside the Serpent Wards again, so it's still going to cost them 2, and maybe even a 3rd. Hoof Stomp, the only spell left for Noob. Won't even get to use it. They do.
Sunsman doesn't have the same level of expectations. Ghost will be caught by the ward, just placed by save.
He does get behind the trees. Chicken Fingers helping out, but a triple TP surprise is coming. Laguna Blade not going to finish off the Rasta. The Lina does, well, yeah, he does fall in the end. Echo Slam comes out on Kiritich with the newly picked up Aegis of Immortality. Yamich falls 1 for 2.
It's because NIGMA just run away. So you're not really utilizing the net worth.
Oh, this could be a really juicy Echo Slam for Yamich. GPK X's himself. Gets the Torn off onto Noob. LSA is not going to hit thanks to the GPK BKB. As Noob trying to get away onto this high ground. Arrow jumps in. Does have his Roar at the ready. Looking for Ghost potentially. Stone Gaze goes off. A nice fissure blocking them off though. Ice Blast is going to hit 1. Eventually the Centaur does fall. And a long range Shackle and Fiend's Grip combined onto the Lina. Ghost. No. X was attempted as Yamish comes in with the Echo Slam onto 2. The Nightmare is going to save the Medusa. Actually, she doesn't really need saving. She's super tanky, believe it or not. The Roar finally comes out onto the Lina. Ghost is dead for 70. Ultra kill for Kiritich. He has finally arrived.
Oh no.
They finally tried to kill him, and he just kills them in turn.
Gotta be on the lookout if you're Enigma Galaxy here. Kiritich.
Hoof Stomp is there. Serpent Ward's placed as well, along with the Will-O-Wisp. Just a whole lot of garbage right here on the front doorsteps of NGX's base. They actually do get through all the mana of Kiritich. Of course, they're gonna have to do that twice. GPK. Oh, he might be getting his first death of the game. I just had to say something.
What?
Kiyotaka is alive again here.
Miro didn't get the roar off, now he will.
He finally does onto Sumail, but the cart to save the old man and the horse. It's a double horse surprise for Noob. Will it matter, though, is the real question. Noob goes to the high ground. Good attempt at the save with the Nightmare, but does still have grip to work with. And horse number 1 getting really low. Yamich, it's off the Echo Slam, but now in retreat mode with that Crimson Guard activated. The horses are surviving. The old man and the horse not looking so good. The Triceratops is biting his ass as Yamich will go down eventually. Laguna Blade does literally nothing to Kiritich. And they will turn this around onto an easy kill for Ghost. That's a dieback. Kiritich kind of wants to die here. Sumail and the horse will be down and out. As AA looks to be next on the list. Buyback from Sumail. It's a 1 versus 5. And we know NGX does not like to call GG.
So they call GG.
So they will.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They don't like to, but sometimes you've got to.
Yeah, this was a bit stompy. Not gonna lie, guys.
Loving that bait from GPK there. Runs too deep into the enemy base, dies, and it inspires fake confidence in NIGMA Galaxy that they can win a 5v4.
I mean, Ursa A, I wouldn't think of as a super strong lane, but I do think Ursa gives them tools to kill Medusa.
That is biased.
Yeah, true.
So
the funny okay, not to get off on a Kataomi will actually burn down.
yeah, told you this axe is insane.
Take another sip of my tea here as Ghost in a lot of trouble under the tier 1, out of mana. And Miero, he's gonna get the Lotus. Oh my god, he's actually getting so much mana back. But
how many mangoes do boys have?
And now he's completely out as the whip almost deletes him outright. Miero kills him off. And GH is next. This is very good news for BETBOOM.
Oh, they lose a full wave in their tower too here on the Dusa Oracle.
That is not bottom lane. Kiritich can be a bit of trouble as well, but look at that damage onto Ghost. Actually just gets insta-gibbed. Meanwhile, Enrage's force onto Kiritich in the bot lane. GH will eventually fall to the 4-man gank. Kiritich running around as this bear, trying to find something. Yamich will be his meal.
This
good turnaround.
Cannot be good for NIGMA Galaxy.
Nope. Gonna get the call off.
Blade Mill on
Not
cooldown.
gonna be particularly effective without more creeps, and he's just gonna TP out on the bear.
Actually fine. NIGMA Galaxy got nothing there.
Wow.
They lost 3 and almost a top tower for no benefit. Well, Kataomi will be nice and TP bottom and
Back
down.
here, guys. You can take me instead.
Yeah, that's your real voice, of course.
GPK. Oh, nice flame break, but the toss is there. And, oh, the bear's gonna die here to the Blade Mail first. Oh my god. The axe does fall eventually as the rest of NGX have shown up with Ghost at the ready. Gets the Gorgon's grasp onto the great punching Kobold. Going to the north, and that is the wrong way home. But the TP, not successful. Enough damage from NGX.
Wow. And nobody else in your team's going to buy it. Dusa will definitely not want to buy Nullifier.
BETBOOM, they find Sumail. He gets X back.
Close call.
Blade Mail with the Fate's Edict applied. GPK comes to run right into Ghost, who pops the Stone Gaze. And Kiritich just going to try to fight him through it. He's already out of mana here. Wheel of Wonder placement. He's going to have to look the other way. The False Promise again, but you talked about it. Not going to synergize that well, but the boat actually going to be used on top of the box as Kiritich is still staying alive. They do get the bear at the cost of the snake as GPK onto the high ground. Gets the Avatos onto 2 members. Still want to continue to fight here. GPK going to get repelled. Looks like he might be dropping here. Gets the toss off though, and that is a ton of damage. And they destroy the rest of NGX. GH will eventually burn away. Gonna end up being a full team wipe in
this
favor.
fight is potentially game deciding.
Yamich gets the lasso, but the Enrage already popped. And Yamich gets deleted from the face of the earth. They get a second support on top of that right off the bat. So it's a 5 versus 3.
This is not a good jump from
the
Noob.
box is gonna save him from the Berserker's Call combo. And now NGX kind of split as they try to go for GPK. Gets off the avalanche though, and now Miero helping save everybody throughout this fight. Noob is dead, and the Medusa out of mana. Ghost will follow suit. Sumail in a 1 versus 5. Not even a remotely close fight as GPK kited them all the way, along with Miero's help. Full team wipe, BETBOOM.
Yeah, 5 for 3. Oh, that's
Roche Banner, oh boy, that
Welcome
was
back
an
to the
Oracle,
game.
no longer. Has the buyback. And now the base sieging begins. There's the last one. It's a double onto 2. The boat is there. They chop down the bear. He comes back with the Aegis. GPK is pretty damn low. They haven't really done much damage at all. Wheel of Wonder going to have very little effect. Noob will drop. And have double buyback onto NGX. As Kiritich trying to get to the other side of this wall, but he's going to get called back. Kiritich just wants to go back to the other side as GPK comes in. Avatos onto several heroes. Noob, gets false promise. Very important because he just bought back. If he can get back to base, he could live. Tidal wave onto the bear, and down goes Kiritich. Huge kill for NGX. GPK, there's no way you can get past that, my friend. So he's going to drop in addition to a
nice
successful defense for NGX. And now Kataomi next on the list. Double kill for Ghost, and all right. The last, though, setting things up. Noob finds another on the back line. Miara with the repel is going to make this a little bit more difficult, but you have to think eventually the Ringmaster drops as well. And indeed, that is the case. So
somebody will eventually have to, though. Ghost? Do they fancy a toss? No, they want to destroy every single building, farming up the damage points.
Noob looking for an opening with the Shadow Blade. Toss back onto the Medusa. Wheel of Wonder. Noob going to jump in with a nice call onto 2 with the Blade now, but the BKB's already activated. Kiritich just ripping right through Noob. And meanwhile, they're just going to rip right through the Snake Man, Snake Woman, whatever. Ghost will fall eventually. Just a matter of time here. And now Kiritich can clean up as GH getting run down. Triple kill for Kiritich as GGs are called. BETBOOM take this 2-0. A much more competitive game for... Yeah, is that a consistent thing, you think?